This is my hybrid embedded systems project. My name is Peter. The goal of my project was to use an Altera DE2 FPGA board and implement a feedback controller using a motor and an inclinometer. A touchscreen served as the user interface, providing feedback to the user and allowing the user to change parameters of the system. Multiple NIOS 2 processors were used to separate out the tasks of running the control loop and the LCD display. I wrote code in both Verilog and C. This is a block diagram of my project. The green blocks represent Verilog code. The red blocks show the NIOS 2 software processors, and the blue is the actual hardware. The inclinometer on the top left gets read in by the SPI master, which buffers the serial data until the NIOS 2 processor reads it. The processor then decides what to send to the PWM generator based on the difference between desired and actual inclination. The change in duty cycle changes the speed of the motor using an H-bridge. The touchscreen is run using more Verilog code. A memory buffer is set up in RAM for the display, and the user interface processor writes to this memory to display numbers and images. Touch inputs are routed directly into the NIOS 2 processor for analysis. Let's take a look at the hardware setup. The setup is a simple seesaw. On one end is an ADIS 16209 inclinometer. On the other end, a DC motor with a propeller that's controlled by an H-bridge. The H-bridge uses a MC33926IC from Freescale. When the propeller spins fast enough, the rigid bar changes its angle, which the inclinometer can read. This is the touchscreen. It shows a simple picture of the current state of the seesaw, as well as the actual and desired angles and the speed of the motor. The two virtual buttons can also be controlled by the physical buttons control the desired inclination. All of this is connected to the Altera DE2 board shown below. Let's change the desired inclination. Now that the seesaw has reached its desired angle, let's give it a disturbance and watch it return to 0 degrees. We can also change the desired angle that the seesaw rests at. To both a positive angle as well as negative angles. And with that, I'd like to finish.